start to smile. If I catch fire, then I place my aim. Throwing my troubles at the burning flames. What the frick was that? Someone sent me a request. That's a bit awkward. Howdy, y'all. As you might have seen, I've gotten my first death. Which kind of really sucks, because I was working really hard. So now we're back down to level 7, as it's the basic number is. But also, if you look up, you see this very curious-looking pit. That's because I'm working very hard at something very fantabulous, if I do say so myself. Am I shorter? Also, you may have noticed, too, I am still wearing my dress. Shut up, that's why. I think I look very pretty in this. Anyhow, as you may see over here, if you missed the no audio stream, that's a-okay, perfectly fine. I don't expect people to really watch those. More of just an in-the-moment type of Minecraft Zen ASMR type deal. That's what I try to go for. I try to do things that are both entertaining, but also very soothing to the mind. And the things that I've done, I would say, are pretty interesting. We got another dripstone, which is very good. We can use it to make more dripstone. Aha. We have got villagers. A lot of villagers. Unfortunately, the 2 nitwit villagers died, so I'm going to have to transfer 2 of them up here. And when I was trying to give a villager profession, as well as I would have liked, instead, it just kept transferring to one of those guys. So I had to, I moved this guy here temporarily. And I was like, hey, all right, let's just make a villager trading hall, all right? Let's just make a hall where villagers can go in and trade. And then I was thinking again, and I thought, hey, why do that when I could do what I do best, which is build farms. Farms that are specifically useful. So, I have villagers out, so I don't really... Well, also, we've been oxidizing copper. I have 9 so far. We have not that many villagers. We don't have... I think... No, actually do. I think we have 9 villagers exactly. But we're going to have to lower that down to being 1, 2, 7. So, there will be an oxidized copper for a villager. Howdy, Ian Woods. Welcome, welcome. Anyhow, right here, this is the basis of the iron farm. The center, this is where the bed will be, and we're all... What's up? We are building an iron farm. Where the eventual golems will die. That top part will be built later, because currently I'm building a flat ground for the villagers to be. This spot will be... that is over there. But this part I decided... I mean, since it opens straight into the cavern, instead of having, like, a dirt or copper... glass. Because iron golems cannot spawn on glass. Also, I think it'd be interesting to be walking over and see that oh so casually. Also, in case you missed it, this has been our sheep farm setup. I have not been to the nether, so I don't actually have, you know, access to the funky nether blocks such as quartz. I would kill for quartz right now. I am not kidding. I really wish I had quartz. Anyhow, we have been smelting some glass. I did some glass collecting in my free time. We also got 2 cats, being Thigh Cat and another cat, which oh my gosh. Also, while digging up there, I did find, funny enough, I did find some more iron right here, which is always nice to see, because I could always use some more iron. Actually, that's why I'm building the farm, because if you don't know, I get very okay, I cannot wear this armor and commentate. There we go. I get very, very self-conscious about using my materials. If I can find a way to renew a material, I will do it. Such as iron. I want to have an infinite source of iron, or at least a source of iron where I don't have to worry about it. Gold. I know how to make a gold farm. Copper, I'm going to hold off on that. Slimes, I have a slime chunk back there. I know how to make it. Both lapis and redstone can be traded with villagers. Same goes for that. Charcoal, renewable by trees, and coal is not renewable by trees, which is why I would like my fuel sources to be consistent of lava. For you see, lava can smelt 100 blocks, and also it is considered a renewable fuel source, because for the plain and simple fact that it can be renewed. And I find that rather fascinating, and it's an aspect of Minecraft that I've always... Oh my. Ah, perfect. I'm always prepared. Is an aspect of Minecraft that I always try to implement in every world that I play since the dripstone was introduced. I absolutely love the dripstone block. It is so freaking useful. And if you have not used it as of recent, I recommend you should. It's a great fuel source. All right? But yeah, so that's what we've been doing here. That's actually why I'm doing stuff here. I need another one of these because I think I need on both sides for it to drip down. Of course, I don't fully know all the time. I'm thinking about making more glass bottles just so I can hold. You know what? Yeah, sure. We'll make more glass bottles. I seem to just be doing fine. We'll make another set of glass bottles. I'll probably regret it later, but hey. There we go. In the end, sometime future, it could be useful. We could breed these guys. I have enough honeycomb to make enough stuff. We can farm bees, which I absolutely do love, because if you do not know, if you've not seen this channel before, for one, welcome if you're brand new, and for two, I absolutely love bees. They're beautiful and adorable and great to farm. And a bit difficult at sometimes. A bit frustrating too, but a frustrating that I enjoy because I like a good old challenge. You know me. I make really poor decisions all the time. That's kind of a part of the fun of chilling with me, I guess. Alrighty. I think the glass should be done smelting. Also, if you haven't noticed, I'm a bit reckless with my life. There we go. All the glass is now done smelting. We can then place all this stuff there. And I'm pretty sure iron golems do not spawn. But if they do, I can carpet it up and I won't have to worry about it ever again. It would be a waste, but then again, I can't really break it, so it kind of sucks for me, doesn't it? Alright, not here. So we're going to start placing right here. I would like to get this glass. I was going to break all the stone and then put the glass in next. But I would rather have all the glass placed in first, just so I don't have to worry about it later. For you see, it's going to be really freaking annoying, and I should know I dug a lot of this stuff out already. But, like, I have to go back down, and then up, and then down and up again, over and over and over, just to collect one singular piece of cobblestone that fell. Of course, I didn't go down just if one cobblestone fell. I went down after a huge chunk, you know, around the 5 minutes where something would normally despawn, I would go back down and collect it. We're efficient here. That's how I play this game. I don't play this game for speed runs, even though I have tried before. I don't play for the hardcore thrill of it, because obviously I have died already. I play just to be efficient. That's really it. I don't really do much else in this game. You know? Like, you know, I always have those hypotheticals. While I'm at work, casually cutting wood, I always think, if I was never chosen for Endercraft, what else would I be doing in Minecraft? What would be, like, if I did get invited to, like, a lore-heavy SMP, what would I do? What would be my plot? I've been watching Empires with my brother a lot, and I'm actually working on an APR for an Empires musical. But I've always wondered, what would be my export? What would I do? And the answer is everything. I cannot stick to one subject. That's not because I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do one subject. No, I know how to do plenty. It's just, if I have to be stuck to one thing, I wouldn't really want to do that. I'd like to be the guy that helps everyone out and does the stuff. That's why the iron farm in profit. And I guarantee you, next season, or next world, if/when this one gets corrupted, because, I mean, I've already used a lot of hoppers and things. I need to really fix my ways on that part. We are going to need a lot more sand, I'm saying. Shame. But, on Endercraft, like, in another world, you bet your bottom dollar I'm not making an iron farm until we got a shopping district up. Then I will profit, because you get a lot of iron gets produced from it in a multiplayer world. Can you imagine a single player world such as this self? I cannot. That's why I'm making it. So I can't imagine it. Anyhow, as you see now, we can break all this stuff. Also, like I don't think I actually finished this thought. I don't use iron tools all too often. I usually stick with stone tools for the majority of my time while playing Minecraft. That's purely because, like I said earlier, I do not like quote-unquote wasting materials. I'm the kind of guy that would save up a potion till the very last fight and then not use it and beat it with just brute strength and, well, not skill, because skill will then imply that I have something. More of just brute strength than a lot of try. I would be awful at Dark Souls, which is why I haven't played. Although Skyrim, on the other hand, which is another game that is on the list. April. But anyhow, who's time for that? We are going to definitely need a bit more sand. But for now, I can just chop up all this stuff. Ooh, there you go. Grab that. Grab that. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2. Perfect. All right. This is going absolutely fantastic. I have a good feeling about this. Another aspect of Minecraft 2, I guess, that is something I am trying to get better at, you know, while we're talking here, is building. I don't say I'm a builder. I say more I'm not even necessarily a redstoner. I just like farming stuff. I like sitting around doing nothing but farming for the betterment or helping of others, which is why it's pretty difficult to do that in a single-player world. Because, you know, I'm kind of not doing much else, except, you know, building for the aspect of me. Anyhow, yeah, we're gonna need a bit more glass. I'd say 2 more stacks. But, no, want to see a cool trick? Never mind. And perfect, cool. Let's collect these 2 pieces. Oh, look at that already. That looks kind of pretty. That might actually look really cool. I'm pretty excited. We're going to be collecting more sand. I'm going to need a bit more shovels. Maybe thinking, oh, April, why don't you just get an iron shovel? You have plenty of iron. And to that I answer, not yet. Although it is tempting. But I shan't. Because, you know why? I have plenty of stone. Why not use all this stone? I mean, eventually I am going to run out of stone. Which is kind of scary to think about. So we won't think about it. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Absolutely fantastic. I guess, you know, while we're here, I'm gonna want to talk about the channel a tiny little bit, just a tiny little bit, just for a split second, if you don't mind. I honestly don't really know what to do. Normally, I do things on a year-to-year. Gosh dang it, another big tree. I do things on a year-to-year based project, which means I do things year to year, which means that I work on things based off of, like, the year. So, like, 2022, as you know, production 2022 was released. I'm very excited about it. And there's also the Christmas gift, too, as well, just for you. I am currently working on it. I still have to order some things. Little spoiler right there for you. But there is some other problems there, because I have a paper in front of me of all the stuff that I would like to get done. Many APRs, many other smaller projects too and whatnot that I would absolutely love to get done, but at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like I get home from work and I'm kind of tired, which, you know, doesn't really happen. I mean, I know, like, school, like, oh, you know, you do school and that gets you tired. Like, yeah, it did, but eventually I got used to it. I always came home from school tired then, and I kind of, how do I describe this? So back in school, the way that I did things, the way that I did things is I'd wake up early, because I went to sleep late, and I'll explain that in a bit. Is, I wake up early in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. I'd then go, get ready. I then would get dropped off at the seminary building, which schools where I'm at, we have a seminary building. Seminary building is it's like a church school service thing. And where I live, it's a part of the school curriculum. Therefore, it's on school grounds. I'm legally allowed to be there, blah, blah, blah. While I'm there, I just sleep. You know, all the people in the seminary building, they know who I am. They're like, oh, yeah, we know you can sleep in the classroom. Because they do know that if not, I will just be watching YouTube videos. This is actually where I really got into Hermitcraft and other Minecraft videos. In fact, the first part of production, the first segment of production, that came from sitting in there and just watching those YouTube videos. Interesting. Anyhow, other things I was doing there is just sleeping. And then eventually school would start, I have an alarm, I'd wake up, and then I'd go to school. I'd do the school stuff, all the stuff that I needed to do. It wasn't a lot for my final senior year. It was all just kind of following the order of the high shelf and whatnot. I'll keep it to myself, which did get a bit boring at times, all the time actually, but, you know, I kind of had no other choice. So I was there, chilling, relaxing, doing the school business or whatever I did, digital graphic arts, you know. There's always the talk of, oh, what do you want to do with your future? It's a very good question. I couldn't really answer that because, you know, once again, high shelf. But eventually, I'd get back home, and then I'd be like, all right, cool. What's next? The answer? I'd probably record. I didn't really have much else to do. It's either record, work on the adventure map, or just kind of wait for the day to end. I didn't really have a lot of homework because I did all the homework at school. I didn't have a math class because I didn't need it, and I wasn't that too confident in my ability to do math in the first place, so I just didn't. I didn't have a science class because, same reason, math is a science. Science is kind of a math. I don't know. I didn't really feel all too confident in it. I mean, heck, the first year I failed biology and I got taken down a notch. And it is taken down a notch, alright? It literally was going down a notch. That's how it worked. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. I was taken down to environmental science, and I really liked that class because it was I was in a class full of people who were like me, technically. Which is, you all failed biology, so you're getting this class to make up for a science credit, and it was fun. It all reminded me of California, which was very sweet. And then, I came back. No, I didn't come back. Oh, there's a beehive there. What else did I do? What other classes did I take? There's an English class. It was a thing. I did have one friend in there, but they kind of disappeared nearing the end of the school. I'm pretty sure they died. And I put that lightly because I have actually no idea what happened to them, which is a shame because it's one of the few people I think I would consider like someone that, like, friend as in someone I talk to on a near often basis, which is a shame. I haven't actually said that out loud in a long while. Anyhow, nothing much else really. I don't remember all too much. The downside of losing your marbles and whatnot. You can make roasted carrots and stuff. You know what I mean? Anyhow, but moving on from that. Can you not be bad? Goodness gravy. Okay, I'm going to switch this to be. There you go. But yeah, I'd get back home. I would, I'd be tired, but not too tired to record and whatnot, do whatever really. I didn't really know what I'm doing. 1, 2. We're running low on coal. I'd like to use charcoal for this next round. In fact, if 8, okay, so 1 can get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 can get us 8, so that will turn into 1. So we're gonna need 8, 2, 2, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna have 5. Oh shoot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna have to do it to be 4. Fuel economy. But yeah, I've always gotten used to being tired, except this time it's weird, because when I come home, I normally come home tired, stressed. I'm like, alright, time to work on production, time to record and whatnot, but now I don't have to do production. I just come home and record. Wait a minute, did I do that right? 1 equals 5? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, duh. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb. 1, 2, 3. I have to get more wood. You know what? I'm just gonna put the full stacks. Yeah, there you go. That's not full stacks, but it is fine. 1, 2. Perfect. Alright, let's cut down some trees while we're waiting for that stuff to, not brew, but to brew. Alright, I think we're gonna use the sand to pile up there first, and then we're gonna chop down the smaller trees. The tree farm. It's always, as with nearly everything I do in Minecraft, I would like to try to make things not necessarily automated, but also very automated, just so I can kind of focus on building. It's like I said previously, I don't think I'm all that great at building in creative. I'm decent. It's because I have access to everything, but survival, I have to, actually gather the materials. I want to be able to make the material gathering process a bit easier. The biggest issue I have is nether blocks. In Endercraft, the next big thing is going to be blackstone and glass. Glass shouldn't be all that hard because we have villagers that'll trade emeralds for freaking sand, like glass and whatever. So we're fine with the glass part. Yellow glass, especially, like that's fine. You can just bone meal a bunch of flowers. The main issue though is blackstone. Blackstone, it's either two ways: bartering, which I haven't really, done officially before. I've done it as like a survival tactic in the Nether, but never officially as like a means of getting something out of it. And then there is actually digging it out. Now, I did try digging it out, but I don't like the Nether for the plain simple reason that it's scary, and I have very often lag, so I would rather lag because of a machine I built rather than... Oh, shoot. I'd rather lag because of a machine I built rather than just my connection being absolutely carby. If that makes any sense at all. Oh yeah, sand. It is a gravity block. I kind of forgot about that. Ah, perfect. 4, perfect. Alright. Perfect. Also, if you're wondering about the title, because I realized, shoot, of course I did that. If you're wondering about the title, which I think some of you guys might be, HBGDA stands for Happy Birthday GDA. Why? Because that's when I originally did this series, I guess you can say. Maybe not series. I don't really know what you would call it. That's when I first started playing this world. So I might as well continue it as like an everyday thing. Oh, perfect! You dropped those. I don't have any need for you just yet. That's not right. Can these guys stack, please? Thank you. Alright. Ah, perfect. Oh my golly freaking goodness. Gotta love it. Alright then. So 6, 64, 64, 64. Next up is... Yeah, 8. We have the exact amount. Probably not even need that much. So I'm going to opt to hold this stuff back. In fact, I'm going to do one better. So if we can have one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. Once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can then get more out of it. Which I do not mind whatsoever. Put the charcoal back in here. Very good. And while that sand is cooking, I guess we could start breaking stuff up here. Maybe. I don't know. Kind of don't want to break this. I kind of want to do this off stream. Just not necessarily off stream, just like for an APR when I'm not really doing much else. Bed. We could walk over here then bed. I could play some blocks and then bed. Shoot. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm talking very differently today. I'm a bit more stressed. This is my stress voice. If you didn't know. It's a lot less stressed than I thought it would sound. But I am fairly stressed. Where do those llamas go? Mariana Cross. What was that? Oh, cool. And, I need that sheep to get over here. Move. Ow. There, no. There we go. We have both of the dogs back again. Daisy. It's my cousin's dog. They're feeling sick, so they had us dog sit her basically. It's very nice. Those were the dogs that I was talking about during the if we're at the end of time APR. So it is sweet to see them back again. Also, that chest over there will not be a chest monster. Just to call it out right now. It's not going to be a chest monster, I swear. It's just there temporarily, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. I will move it eventually. Trust me. We could start breaking some stuff. We probably have stolen money anyhow in the first place. Normally, the thing I've noticed in Endercraft with my limited time in playing in a multiplayer survival world is I rely on other players heavily because I can't do anything. With enough time, I bet I could get like a full set of diamond armor if I go mining in the safest way. But with the way I play, I like seeing like very quick progress. At least I think so. Like, if it's like, oh, you have to wait here for a couple hours, but you get this really, you have to spend time building a farm, but you get infinite iron out of it, basically. And I'm like, well, frick, sign me up. I'll do that, which is what I'm doing right now. This is actually going a lot smoother than last time, which is funny because this one involves, digging. Like, I've saved so much time purely by digging. It's ridiculous. At least I find it kind of silly. Just like it was an above ground thing. It was completely flat ground. It took me 4 days. I could probably get this done by like 2 days, probably. Like 2 days from now. So I could get this done on like Wednesday, I bet. If I just like keep working on it, which I won't. Tomorrow I'm going to be editing an APR for the Jimmy Johns because they did say that I would be releasing that. In fact, I was actually editing the wrong one because I may or may not be recording them in bulk. But I was editing the last one, hypothetically. I was editing the last one rather than the one that should be releasing this year, or not this week. And I'm like, oh, frick. That's not the right one. And it's not that bad. It's like around 2 hours of like time and editing, which I don't see as that bad because I mean, I'm limited by the technology of my time. The frickin' phone, the burner phone that I use is slow as heck. Which I don't fault it on that. What I do fault it on though is me being a complete idiot and wasting time. Like, oh, I could have pulled off on this. I mean, it's nice that I have that done, but also, shoot, that's my bad. I would like to get this layer off. There we go. So then all I have to do is break a block and then replace it. Oh, please tell me I have enough durability. Oh, it's gonna break now. It's gonna break now. It's gonna break now. It's gonna break now. Oh, I was so right. Alright, so then I will go around and then place that like that. So this side's actually a little bit, it's a little bit less headache inducing. So I think I'll just do this right here. I'll have a flat, beautiful ground. And then I think we're entering the 30-minute mark. I will just spend some time on my own. It is getting pretty late. I do have work tomorrow, like I've said before. So I guess we're doing this now. But I will have to do good old candle runs. If you don't know what that means, you will. In December, trust you me. You most definitely will know all the funky lingo that I love to use. Oh, got it. Got it. No! Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Alright. You look in the lower left-hand corner. Oh, no, it's not there. In the lower right-hand corner, if you go back, you can see the slime face through. Catch. Oh my gosh, I'm actually catching them. If you're wondering, this height will kill you. Good heavens, what was that sound? Oh, if Daisy's gonna be sleeping up here, I'm gonna have to help her up the stairs. Daisy, she's a very interesting type of doggo. She does not like hardwood, which I find funny because I think in like the new house that they live in, it's mostly hardwood. But she does not like hardwood. She like just kind of walks very slowly. She straight. If there's like carpet or rug, she will stand there and nowhere else. She does not like the feel of hard, the texture or whatever, the slippy slightness. I don't know exactly. I'm not crazy dog smart and whatever. But all I do know is it's kind of not a hassle, because a hassle would imply that I don't like helping her, and I do like helping her because it's very sweet. But it's just interesting. I find it interesting. Shut up. Shut up. You done? Gosh. Good enough for now. Alrighty, man. It is really weird not having like a silk touch pick with me. It makes things a bit more difficult. Although this is going to be the last of the glass that I'm going to be needing, I bet. So. Okay, I'm getting really nervous. I love how bedrock can be placing like this. Makes things a bit not easier. Makes things a bit faster, but a bit more nerve-wracking because like I don't want to like do that. That scares me the most because I already died already. As you can see down there. I don't want to do that again. I bought the Tally Hall albums today, both Good and Evil and Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical. Gosh dang it, museum. That's saddening. And the first like work went by a lot faster when I was listening to that. I was listening to that, TV Girls. The other album that they made, I totally remember the name of. But I was listening to all that, and I'll be completely honest, I was jamming to it. Alright, so this is actually it. It's actually all the glass we'll need. All this left is breaking this apart, and then yeah. Weird. I haven't actually... Oh, wait, nope, here. Oh. Weird. I haven't actually gotten something this decently done in a while. I might start making iron tools for this. Maybe gold. Probably not. But, sorry, yeah. I was actually going to do an APR for French Exit today, but it was 40 minutes long, and I'm like, I don't feel like doing a recording. Of course, I am recording already 32 minutes, because I didn't want to... I don't know, man. I work in very strange ways. Gosh, damn. Once again, I'll kill for some quartz. Step back, there we go. Is it better to have one sheep in here or two? I don't mind the hassle of fixing up the sheep every time I have to do that, so I don't mind two. 3 is a mess, though. Should not do 3, though. Alright, cool. That's where the rest of the rails went. Alright, we're going to wear down these tools, and then we're going to do that. So yeah, we're going to wear down the tools right now. I have a funny feeling we have another batch of honey at the ready. Yeah, funny feeling is right. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. I guess that's the staff in order for me to actually do the funky stuff. Alright, so we're going to wear down our full set of stone tools. And then I guess continue on. Oh! Actually looks kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. That looks very cool. That looks very nice indeed. Alright. Alright, let's do this in quadrants. Alright, I had a funny feeling. Oh. Actually, my name be that bad. I have a good feeling about this. Yeah, it's actually not going to be that bad. It's just a big game of Snake. Snake. Or snake backwards in the Pokemon game. I don't know what it's called. I think... Yeah, I can do this off stream. This doesn't seem all too entertaining. So, thank you for watching. Thank you, Universe, for joining into the stream chat. And for all of you watching in the future, thank you for popping in, I guess, or watching. I don't know. I do promise, though, videos. I'll make something great. I swear. The idea that I have at least Minecraft-wise, I think it's gonna be absolutely fantastic. A bit difficult on my part, like an actual challenge for me, but fun nonetheless, I think. And trust me. I hope it works. I'm not sure if it will, but. Is this alright? Thank you for watching, and as always, happy birthday, GDA. And, yeah. Cue that outro everyone loves so much. Am I right or am I right? I'm gonna mute myself until I decide to end stream. So, yep.